Have you ever looked at your younger peers and thought to yourself, why are they literally wearing the same clothes? Or have you ever walked into your younger sister's bedroom and noticed that she literally has a way more expensive skincare routine than you do? Or have you noticed that nowadays the age of 12 happens to be the new 20? According to an article from the Psychology Today titled How to Help Tweens Act Their Age on November 15th of 2023, the writers of the article said that tweens who dress older and act older can sometimes send the wrong message that they think that they are way older than they are. Now, I know that sounds a little bit alarming to you guys in the way that I'm sure you've encountered young peers in your life who do act a lot older than they are. And it's because of that today I want to discuss with you guys the underlying issues of teens looking and acting way older than they are so that we can try to bring some innocence back to the younger generation. With that being said, my name is Haven No, and I first want to talk to you guys about the concerning problems of ages 10 to 13 acting older than they are, the causes of the issue in itself, and finally some solutions on how I believe we can help preserve the innocence of these young children. So to start off with, at first I'm going to talk to you guys about some history and details regarding this issue of preteens. You know, thinking back to whenever I was in elementary school, I feel like I was always wearing the matching Justice outfits. I was always wearing shorts and a t-shirt, some type of athletic set. That was the trend back then because we dressed our age. Nowadays, I feel like people that age are wearing crop tops and skimpy clothes that show parts of their skin that are not of interest. It's because of this that we need to talk about why this is such an issue. The reason why this problem needs more attention is because it's what contributes to young girls losing their sense of innocence, almost like they are skipping over an age, which is crucial to their personal development. Not only does it take away their innocence, but it also exposes these young girls to mature topics like alcohol consumption, substance abuse, teen pregnancy, and all things regarding social media. In addition, it also attracts sexual predators. It's because of this that it's crucial that we draw more focus and attention to how we can guide these younger girls to act their age so they can look forward to their personal development in future ages. So now that we've kind of talked about the history of the problem and what it pertains, I want to specifically get into talking about the causes of why we are where we are now. According to an article from the Atlantic Health System titled Kids and Teens on Social Media in 2024, the writer of the article wrote that the Common Sense Census said that 1 in 5 teen girls ages between 9 and 12 said that they use social media at least 4 hours a day. Now that's pretty considering that means that they're spending the majority of their time on social media looking at influencers who are influencing them in bad ways because they're not meant for their specific age. It's because of this that young girls have the desire to buy the things that they do and look the way that they do because they think that it's cool on the media and they want to replicate it in real life. In addition, tweens are also act a lot older than they are because of what they see celebrities wear and because of what manufacturers are providing in the stores. According to an article from the Child Mind Institute titled My 12-Year-Old Daughter Acts Older Than She Is, on October 31st, 2023, Stephanie Dowd said that you walk into any store targeted at tweens and are shocked by the selection because available apparel is mimicking selections in miniature sizes. Now, this is crazy to think about because that means that stores that are directed at teens are encouraging provocative clothing and encouraging clothing that is not fit for their age. With no other choice, what do these tweens have to wear? Now, even with all of that being said, it is a big contributor that how parents raise and teach their kids is also another major factor. I feel like now parents tend to parent a lot more loosely and tend to vicariously live through their kids, and because of that, kids feel like they can kind of do whatever they want. So as we can see, there are a ton of major contributors, that even some that I haven't even mentioned. And it's because of this that it's our job to reinforce and change the pattern of what culture is going down, which is a very progressive negative path for these youngins. So now that we've understood the problem and we've kind of talked about the causes, I want to specifically talk about some solutions that I believe can actually help the situation, but I'm going to make note on 3 different levels. So to start off with, on a more grand scale, on a more global scale, I believe social media needs to be taken away in all for ages that are under 15. We need to be doing a better job at restricting the ages so that they can use it. We need to do a better job at restricting the ages that use it by improving the ways that young kids use it, in the way that we should have them take a picture of their ID so that we know that they're not lying about their age. I know it sounds extreme, but it truly would make the biggest stand and the biggest difference. And then secondly, on a local scale, we could put a heavier emphasis on dress code in schools because I feel like it gets extremely walked all over. In schools, maybe there should probably be no skin showing. There should be no skimpy shorts or crop tops. It should only be conservative clothing. And if people break the rules, there should be heavier punishments enforced. And lastly, on a more personal scale, according to an article from the New York Times titled Being 13, the writers of the article on September 20th, 2023, encourage that we can empower our tweens by talking with them and guiding them through the things that they see. So with that being said, as a society, we should encourage the innocent among ages of 10 to 13 so they don't regret skipping ages and acting older than they are when they're at youth. So in conclusion, as we can see, the problem of young ages acting way older than they are is a lot bigger of an issue than we actually think. I hope that by me explaining the nature of the problem, the causes that cause these girls to act the way that they do, and lastly, some solutions on how we can personally help, that all of you guys have gained some more knowledge to believe that young girls' innocence needs to be preserved. I truly do believe that as a society, we need to come together and bring back the old times of young girls engaging in innocent activities to preserve their youth, and just that they can be a child for as long as possible. So with that being said, thank you for listening and for your time.